What, oh, sorry. Ooh, what is going on, guys? We are back here with some more dramatical murder. How about that? Last episode. What happened last episode? Oh yeah, we were choked out and, you know, done dirty by Mink yet again. And Alba's split personality came out. What else? And we ended off with oh, I think we're going to Toei Tower right now, actually. Let's not even waste no more time to get into it. Also, Little Nightmares 3, there was a showcase yesterday. The official release date of Little Nightmares 3, October 10th. So I can't wait for that. That's definitely getting the whole series for sure. I'm going too. Of course you are. With that, Mink disappears into his room. I replay his last words to me. It was just another of his curt statements, but this time it feels different. Maybe I'm blown out of proportion, but it felt like the first time Mink actually answered me. Finally, we're going to the tower. Gathering my resolve, I wait for the night to come. Okay, so this is probably gonna be the second to third last video, or like the third to second last video. We'll see. While the lighthouse light hasn't changed, the time on my coil read tonight. As I finish getting ready and put Ren in my bag, the door opens. Yukuzo. We're heading out. Yeah. I nod and follow Mink. The bird swoops down from the second floor and lands on his shoulder. As soon as we step outside, I turn to see the tip of the tower piercing the starry sky. Toei's up there, right? Yeah, he'll be there. Yeah, he'll be there all through the celebration. We make our way to the bustling city. As the distance between us and the tower shrinks, it looms ever larger in my sight. I assumed we were just going to charge the tower, but Mink leads me down an alley to the side. We wind up at a building across the street from the tower. It's fairly tall, but it seems vacant. Maybe it's under maintenance or just there as decoration. Mink heads not for the front, but the back. The door opens easily when he pulls. It wasn't locked? It was broken. Broken? My guys did it. But this is part of the plan too. On the other side of the door are a staircase and an elevator, nothing else. We step into the elevator and Mink presses the button for the top floor. It's like some secret entrance to the tower. We're going to the roof. Neither of us speaks, only the sound of the motor fills the silence. I was trapped in an elevator one time. But that's a story for another day. The elevator slides to a stop and then the doors open. Before me is a narrow hall and a door leading to the roof. I guess this lock was broken too. Mink walks briskly up to the door and pushes it open. Fresh air crosses my cheek. The roof is just flat. Empty surface beneath a blanket of stars. Stars. Yo, it is so sad that we don't see stars like this no more because of all the air pollution. I remember I used to see a lot of stars back then. Now, I'm lucky if I see 2 stars at nighttime. What are we doing up here? As I watch Mink's hair blow in the breeze, I notice something dark sitting next to the water tank. It's a large and covered with a zip line. Mink grabs the cloth and tears it off. Wait a minute. A jet-powered motorcycle. You know what's so funny to me? What's so funny to me is when like the 2D art stuff, like in these 2D art games or anime, they just have a random 3D model of something. Like this is literally a 3D model. Underneath is a motorcycle. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. I guess you could say it has a brutal look. It fits Mink perfectly. It's like a rat bike. The license. Is this the license plate? And yet again, what's with the jet engines on it? Mink straddles the seat and pulls the key from his pocket and puts it in the ignition. The engine rumbles and the dashboard lights up.
乗れ
Get on.
早くしろ
Hurry up.
これ一人乗りだろ
Isn't that a single seater?
いいから乗れ
Just get on.
どこに乗るんだよ
Where do you expect me to sit?
適当でいい
Wherever you fit. What? Oh my lord.
適当って
Wherever I... Don't make it sound so easy, but Mink looks ready to drive off without me. I quickly squeeze myself behind me. It's a tight fit. I'll have to hold on to Mink if I don't want to be thrown.
うわ
I throw my arms around him as he takes off without warning.
ちょ
I expected as much, but he really floored it. I thought I was gonna fall off. Mink does a few loops around the roof, building speed. What is he doing? This is my curiosity piece.
え
Mink abruptly turns the bike and makes a beeline across the roof.
歯食いしばってろ
Try not to pee yourself. The air rushing past nearly knocks me off, and the bike is vibrating so hard I'm afraid I might bite my tongue. The bike charges toward the fenceless edge of the roof and keeps going without stopping. Hey! Weightlessness.
うわ
Yo, Mink looks so old here. How old is Mink? For a second, it feels like time stopped. No way. There's no flipping way this is happening. Rocket engine bite. That doesn't even make sense, yo. I hear the crash of glass. Wait a minute. Wait, that really doesn't make sense. It had rockets on the back, but the bike didn't have any like wings on the side to help it glide. If it had the rockets, you know what would happen? If it like just the rockets on it, you know what happened? It would push it, but it'll probably either immediately sink it down or like make it go up in circles and then down. Like, but what am I talking about? This is a video game. Of course it's not gonna make sense. Are we safe? I open my tightly shut eyes. White everywhere. Walls, ceiling, and the floor polished to a mirror finish. We're inside Oval Tower.
なんだ侵入者発見
Excuse me. What the? Intruders!
おい止まれ
Hey, stop right there! A group of rifle-toting guards appear from down the hall.
振り落とされるなよ
Don't fall off. With a roar, Mink bikes takes off like a rocket.
うわ待てうわ
Mink slams into the guards, blocking our way, then takes off down the hall, wheels screeching against the floor.
貴様ら
Get back here!
待て
Stop! I hear gunfire behind us. I brace for impact, but Mink rocks a bike to avoid evasion. We sweep around corners, making our way deeper into the tower. We lose the guard trying to chase us and head toward a set of stairs at the end of the hall. Wait, stairs? We're driving upstairs? Oh, yo, Mink got good bike control. Mink's driving is insane. The bike takes the stairs at an incredible speed. The sounds of squealing brakes and spinning axles merge with the gunfire and shouting. I wrap my arms tightly around Mink's waist so I don't fall off. This is probably the best entrance into Toei Tower so far. The vibrations are relentless as the bike runs up the stairs, but finally we reach the next hallway. Phew. Relieved I let my body relax a bit.
ここ何階だ
What floor are we on?
最上階だ
The top floor.
ってことは
Which means Toei's here. Mink stops the bike at the end of the hallway in front of a huge set of double doors. Without wasting a second, he jumps off. I follow suit. These are the only doors in the hallway. Is the whole floor this one room? Well, wait, no, because Toei's room is a red door, no? So what are these doors? Actually, why isn't there any security? The hall is dead silent. Wouldn't they have at least followed us up? Mink stares at the door for a moment, then silently approaches. The room is the size of a banquet hall. This is not it. The moment I see the person standing at its center, I feel my body go rigid. Huh.
Toy.
This is different. This is very different. This is the first time we meet Toei in a whole new room. Toei is there, hands folded calmly behind his back, watching us with a little smile. It's almost like he was waiting for us. He looks like he did on TV. No, it's different. See him in the flesh? On the outside, he looks like a perfect gentleman, but there's an aura around him, as if we're concealing a set of well-sharpened knives behind that smile. Two masked figures are standing behind him. Those have to be his bodyguards.
いつか来るだろうとは思っていたが、二人揃ってわざわざ出向いてくれるとはね。待っていたよ。ミンク君、そして青葉君。
I always knew you would come to see me someday, but I never thought you'd be together. I've been waiting for you, Mink, and you, Alba. Okay, they're okay. Now my theory of Mink being Toei's son might be real. He knows who I am and Mink too? We've never met before.
なんで俺の名前
How do you know my name?
プラチナジェイルに足を踏み入れた人間の情報は、すべてこのオーバルタワーで管理している。つまり、君たちの情報も筒抜けというわけだ。
Oval Tower keeps track of every person who enters Platinum Jail, you included. Toei smiles knowingly. When I turn to Mink, I see his face hard of anger, just like when he saw a toy on the screen.
てめえ、俺たちの動きを知っててわざと泳がせたな。
You piece of poo. You knew exactly what we were up to.
てめえなら俺たちを本気で止めようと思えばできたはずだ。なのに、あれだけ派手にやらかしても何もなかった。
Could have stopped us if you wanted to, but you didn't do a dang thing. Even after we messed it up.
その通りだ。君が刑務所から逃げ出したと聞いた時からずっと監視していたからね。
Naturally, I've been keeping a close eye on you ever since I heard you escape prison.
ってことは、俺がここに来た理由も分かってるってことか。
Then you know why I'm here.
ああ、もちろん。誇り高き神の一族の生き残りよ。
But of course, why else would the last remaining survivor of the proud people of the gods be here? Excuse me? Gods? Gods?
ところで、君に会えたら言おうと思っていたんだが、つくづく君には申し訳ないことをした。今ここでお詫びしたい。君の一族についてね。
Gods? Now that I finally have the chance of something I wanted to say, I wronged you then, but then truly I would like to apologize to you and your people. What does he mean, gods? Instantly, the air around Mink changes. It's like watching a strong wind fan. A strong wind fan an ember into a blaze. Now bloodlust rolls off him in waves. I've never seen such clear emotion on Mink's face before. Is this hate the source of Mink's resolve?
研究のためとはいえ、一族の人間をすべて実験の犠牲にしてしまったことは、本当に申し訳ないと思っている。
Even if it wasn't in the name of science, it was most unfortunate that we'd had to sacrifice your people for the. Okay, this dude is just rubbing it in his face now. He's just saying this to make him even more mad.
だが、君の一族は稀に見る秘めた能力を宿していた。君の一族に代々伝わる薬草を煎じた薬。
You possess such extraordinary talents like the herbal medicines passed down to the generations of your tribe.
それを引用、もしくはタバコなどの形状で燃やし、煙を吸い込むことで、君たちは体臭を操作していた。
These medicines, when ingested or smoked like tobacco, allowed your people to manipulate their body odor.
Huh?
What? That's why mink always smelled like cinnamon. But what? Manipulate your body odor? Yo, that's a good power, but also kind of useless.
その効能は癒しを得ることが主な目的だが、時に人を酔わせて麻薬のように依存させることもできたという。
This was intended for healing, of course, but it could also be used to manipulate the mind. Mink was manipulating us, oh my lord.
嗅覚から生じるまやかし、それによる人心の操作。私はそこに非常な興味を覚えた。
Scent-based mind control. Absolutely fascinating.
噂によると、薬効が溶け込んだ君たちの血液は濃厚かつ芳醇で、口にした人間が一時の恍惚状態に陥るという。
According to rumor, your blood contains such high concentrations of the compound that anyone who drank it would enter a euphoric state. So anyone who would drink mink's blood would get high. Bro, what is even going on?
だが、君たちは誰一人としてその薬の製造方法について吐かなかった。
And yet not a
神から
single,
受け継いだ大切な秘宝だからだろう。
and yet not a single one of you was willing to give up the recipe. You believed it's sacred, a gift from your gods.
君たち一族の結束は固く、神への信仰は絶対だ。そこで我々は仕方なく、君たちの大衆を分析することにした。
Your people were so firmly united in their faith, we had no choice but to analyze your blood directly. No, you had another choice. To walk away. That was the other choice. To go away. Be like, alright, fine. We
人
give
の
up.
心を惑わす成分が体内でどのように生成されているのかをね。
It was essential that we learn how it was made. Well, only to you. It was only essential for you because what you want to do. He analyzed their blood? Earlier, Toei said that he had to sacrifice Mink's people. Is he saying he killed them to get their blood? No way. But if that's what happened, then Mink's range is no mystery at all. Mink is glaring at Toei, his eyes hard and sharp as ice. Yo, if I was Mink, I would have been socked this dude in the face. What are we on about right now? Mink, get
だ
to
が
stepping.
結局詳しいことは何もわからなかった。最先端の技術をもってしても君たちの秘術が解明されることはなかった。
But ultimately, the effort was for naught. We learned nothing of substance. Even our cutting-edge technology couldn't uncover the secrets of your people.
生物とは本当に不思議だ。時に科学では説明できない奇跡を起こしてしまう。
Nature is truly mysterious. Sometimes it can create miracles that even science cannot explain.
結局、君の一族の生き残りは君だけになってしまったな。君は当然知っているんだろう？薬の製造方法を。
And now you are the last survivor. I imagine you know how to create that medicine, don't you? And that must have been what Mink has been smoking all the time.
だったらなんだ？俺がてめえに教えるとでも思ってるのか？
Why the heck would I tell you?
もちろんそううまくいくとは思っていない。だからこそ私は君に交渉を持ちかけたいんだ。
Naturally, I don't expect it to be that easy, which is why I would like to make a deal with you.
薬の製造方法と引き換えにこちらも君の望みを叶えよう。私の力でできることなら何でもだ。
In exchange for the recipe, I will grant you whatever you desire, assuming it is within my power. What do you say? I say no. Toei takes a step toward Mink, a glint of challenge in his eyes. Mink doesn't move a muscle. He's angry. I have no doubt that, but there's a darker, fiercer aura surrounding him now. After a long pause, Mink lets out a little sigh and a laugh.
そうまでして手に入れたがるとはな。てめえの執念にはつくづく恐れ入ったぜ。
You wanted that badly, huh? I have to say, I'm impressed.
それだけ君たち一族を尊敬し、敬愛しているということだ。この熱烈な気持ちを分かってもらえるだろうか。
That's just how much I respect your people. Take it as a token of my admiration, if you will. Surely you can appreciate how I feel.
人工的に生み出したもので、人の心を操るのはたやすい。だが、自然に備わった力こそ、この世で最も神秘的で強大な力なんだよ。
Controlling people's minds through technology is simple, but a natural occurring gift, there's no power in the world greater or more sublime. You know, when Dramatical Murder gets to talking about stuff like this, my brain like short circuits because I don't know. I'm just like, because this is a yaoi game, so, you know, you feel me? So like, I'm expecting some yaoi. And so when they get into talking about stuff like this, controlling people's minds, controlling your body odor, able to willingly control your body odor, it's like, what is going on? Where's the yaoi, bro?
なるほどな。じゃあ仮に俺が東映財閥の全財産を譲れっつったらどうする？
What if I said when everything you own, even your clothes?
さすがに研究と経営が困難になるほどの条件は厳しいが、君が私と同程度の財力を築けるように取り計らうことはできる。
Well, that would make conducting research and business rather difficult. However, I could arrange for you to acquire wealth and status equivalent to my own.
さすがだな。
I bet.
それはその条件さえ
God
飲
dang
め
it.
ば、
I did do my camera
君が
thing.
私の取引に応じてくれるということでいいのか
Oh,
な。
I think I gotta do that manually, man. That sucks. Is that your condition then? You have a deal? Toei seems to have taken Mink's smile at face value, but I know better. The next moment, it's gone.
俺が欲しいのはてめえの命だ。
No
それ以
deal.
外に欲しいもんなんじゃねえよ。
What I want is your life.
なるほど。
I see. Toei nods a few times, a smile still on his lips. His eyes never leave Mink's face.
まあ、君ならばそう答えるだろうとも思っていたよ。
I had a feeling you might say that. Toei lifts a hand and snaps his finger. Why don't we snap no more, bro? Nobody snap no more. We gotta bring back snapping. One of the guards behind him steps
本
forward.
来ならば、あまり強引な手段は使いたくないのだが、君が最後の希望だ。こちらとしても、後に引けない状況でね。
I didn't want to have to use force, but I'm afraid you're my last hope. I can't leave empty-handed. The guard slowly spreads his arm and takes a deep breath, almost like an opera singer getting ready to perform. We know what this is, the die music. Wait,
歌
and then the guard actually starts to sing. And we will end it right there. I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I was able to make you laugh. And I hope I made your day just a little bit more better. Goodbye.